Alright. Welcome back. We're getting back into Factorio's Space Age. 100% achievements on a Death World start. I actually realized that I didn't explain all the rules that I'm going to do, but another important rule that's going to become important today is that I will not use imported blueprints at all. Because I think it's lame. Kind of like removes a lot of the fun. The fun of this game is building the base and adapting. I also intentionally do not have a fully mapped out plan of how the base is supposed to look. It's kind of like appearing as I build it. And so we made this very beautiful base last time. I must say I'm extremely pleased. It almost fits on one zoomed out screen. Almost, but not quite. We're sucking from our beginning patches though, so I already had to expand the iron ore because it's gonna run dry. The copper is gonna run dry soon as well. Copper is also terribly limited in terms of how much copper we're getting out of this. We have one more copper patch secured. We have not really much more we can get. We could get this copper up here. We could maybe, if we're really adventurous, get that iron down there. But we cannot remove any of these biters because we are doing an achievement run, and one of our achievements now is keeping our hands clean and express delivery. Those are the important ones. Another achievement actually that I should mention. What? Rush to space is not available? Wait, that is a terrible news. Why? Did I didn't unlock purple or yellow signs. Why is this achievement disabled? Did I accidentally research that? No, I didn't. Gotta reset. Well, I guess we're gonna be 99%. I mean, it's probably because I scuffed the save game. It's probably because that achievement doesn't work on the save game. Because I accidentally initialized the save game without having the Space Age mod loaded. Well, we're still gonna pretend that we're doing it. Nothing mechanically in the game should have changed. So I'm not gonna research these two. Because they can only... Well, for this achievement they can only be researched after. But Rush to Space apparently didn't really make the transition here. Oh well. That leaves something to be improved. Well, I haven't researched them though, so the reason that they're invalid is probably because I opened the save. Oh, I accidentally started the save on without having the Space Age mod loaded. And I thought that would make a difference, but apparently it did disable this achievement. Even though nothing I've done should disable this. Oh, time to write a bug report for the Woober servers for this incredibly niche experience of having your save disabled for that. Oh well. I'm still going to continue this save, because I'm sure I'm going to try... I actually want to try this run again, another time. Yeah, it's the 98.86 run. Going to be fun when you find out what else that broke in another 12 hours. That could be. It could break a lot of other things. We're going to see. It's collaborative exploration now. So, I have more space platforms. They need to get to space. Please get them up there. And our job now is to send more things up to space, because what we need to do is get space signs. The space signs will allow us to research the other planets, hopefully. Hopefully that is not also broken. And we need to get space platform thrusters eventually today. That is kind of like one of the goals, because we want to go to the other part of the solar system. If you think you'll need to tap that iron patch, you might want to reduce biter expansion chance around there. No, I don't think I need that. I have this patch. This is 500,000. This is enough. I do need to start crafting these things. Cargo bays, asteroid collectors, and crushers. We do now have the ability to just handcraft these. So I want 1 asteroid collector. I don't need cargo bays. I do need at least 3 crushers. I do need inserters, basically, and while we're in space, we might as well use the expensive inserters. I will need some splitters. Actually, I don't think I will need splitters for the initial setup. I will definitely need some assembly machines. I will not need repair packs. I will not need those pipes. I might need some long-handeds, but it's unlikely. And I definitely need some belt. I already have belt, and I need underground. I think the Wooby expected people updating 1.1 saves to SA, so not much bugs should be expected, but looks like they forgot about this one. I have high hopes for this point. I took another 4 hours to get interplanetary. You having bots should make this far. You say, yeah. Yep. Yeah, Arthur's lucky, I think. Oh, fast inserters do eat much more juice? Is that true? 50 kilowatts versus 15. You are right. Okay, maybe we don't want those. Alright, how many inserters will we need? Let's say 10. And fill the rest with some... I actually don't... Actually, there might be setups where we don't need these. Definitely we need those crushers up. We need the asteroid collector up. We need... not that many here. Maybe 5. And... no, I don't need those. Let me think. What is actually the setup? I need to crush these. Look at this. Well, I do need to... didn't I just craft an asteroid collector? What? Huh? Build. Oh, we need to build it. Furnaces? Yep, we need furnaces. Because we need to get the iron plates and the carbon. The crushing... we get carbon directly, we get iron ore, we get ice. The ice will be used directly. The carbon will be used directly, but we need to smelt the iron plates, which will also use the carbon to fuel this. So I need to make some electric smelters, which I should be able to make if I get some bricks and some advanced circuits. We can handcraft now, so we're back to being lazy when we do these things. Actually, the opposite of being lazy. We're no longer a lazy bastard. Efficiency modules would also be nice. So make me some efficiency modules. I need some red circuits. I think 1 will be fine. I don't need that much space science, maybe 2. And we will need to actually start producing, and we will need that for the future anyway, solar cells. So I need the research for that. And I need to get accumulators, probably. And that one doesn't need accumulators yet, but it definitely needs solar power. Can't work this without solar power. What else will we need? Mining productivity isn't that important. Eventually we want the physical projectile damage. I do not need substations yet. Maybe I do want power armor later, but not right now. Yeah, I also didn't know. Max has been like pointing this out. I never looked at the power consumption of these. Solar energy is coming. You will need copper, steel, electronic circuits. Well, there's copper, there's steel, there's electronic circuits. Sounds like we should make the... sounds like we should make you right here. Can't make that yet, but I can get this line over. Okay, you're gonna make me the solar cells. It's not a very fast production, but it'll do. And then we will also research accumulators. Accumulators with iron plates and batteries, which we can just build right here. This is really just slotting it in wherever I can. Because there's no need to do this more fancily. If simple works, simple works. Don't overthink it. Build something that works and then scale it up. Don't scale it up first. Like, I built these 6 blues. I'm thinking, oh, I might need more of them, but actually I don't. Like, this base has worked remarkably well. Also, I don't want actually this guy to build too many of the flamers. So we can just tell it to read the contents, and you should only be enabled if flamethrower turrets are less than, let's say, 10. Let's store 10 flamethrower turrets. Maybe 20, in case I want to build some segment of wall. But I don't want this to fill with 50. They stack to 50. I'm a poor man. I don't actually want to use that much of my resources on the flamethrower turrets. Oh, big DDR Jake is currently on a 3-stream streak. We're in the big leagues now. Yeah, nice. Okay, I do also want collect some bots. I want 1 stack of these construction bots, because I will want to carry them with me onto another planet, so start building those for me. I need to work on some refined concrete for going to Vulcanus. That's on my list of things, and we will be going to Vulcanus first, I decided. This is a scuffed run anyway, so I'm just going to do this. I'm going to use this run essentially to try out how fast can I do it. And then I already have an idea for a kind of run. Maybe if I succeed at this, at the 98.86%. Oh, why are you out of power here? That's nice. So who's dying? Oh, you're dying up there. Oh, that's pretty annoying. I hate those guys. That's why you hate spitters. Anyway. Picking circuits the old way. You can see that condition for the assembler itself now. Oh, really? You can see that condition for the assembler itself now? Gotta round your edges. Yeah, but this is like a tiny outpost. There isn't... This is basically only a box. Alright, take care of them, please. Okay. That's the power of remote problem solving. What was I doing? Refined concrete. That'll need concrete, steel, sticks, and water. We're making concrete over here. We do have basically everything we need right here. There's the steel, there's the iron plates. There's just no damn space. But you can make space if you want. If you put your mind to it, we can make the space. Okay. Alright, there's something here. Okay, so you can pick the concrete, you can pick the steel. You're gonna make the refined concrete. The water is already here. Don't you worry about the water. Okay, just gotta connect that water. Whoop. See? 3 out of 4 things are already there. Are you gonna be very fast? I don't remember. Also, you may have this. You may have that. Don't make too many. I don't remember. I don't actually need that many. I need maybe 1 stack. How much do they stack? 100. Yeah, that's all I need. And then some sticks. How am I gonna get the sticks in there, though? Let me be a helpful chatter and point out that if you started doing quality, you could make rare flamethrowers, which I do actually think quality is very fun. But yeah, it's not the time yet. He's looking for a path to feed sticks to that thing. And think we can feed sticks around here. Just gotta believe. This base wasn't dense enough. It had too many... Honestly, this base had too much walking space, really. I hate walkable neighborhoods. Really? So, let's destroy them. You make me some sticks. We're gonna output those sticks right here. And then we need to feed you there. How we're gonna get that in there is a mystery for this... for the ages. I can't put you there. No, there surely is a way. Also, while we're here, start making those solar panels. What is the crafting time? 10 seconds. You might need more people doing this. Afternoon, Alpha. Good luck on getting to another planet today. Oh yeah. Well. The run is a bit scuffed anyway, but yeah, thank you. You get the bricks. Okay, you've done that. I do actually want the power, I think. Although... No, that doesn't use blue signs, so I'm fine with them doing that, yeah. I'm still fine with them. I just need 20 per founder. Yeah, that's why I only want a stack, so... Yeah. I know. I don't need that many, but... I kinda don't want the... I want this to be workable. I want this automated, right? Part of this run is just... I don't like to leave things unautomated. Unless there's a good reason to... Oh, you are not actually getting any iron ore anymore. That doesn't work. Whoa, neither of these work. Ugh. That is annoying. I should have seen that earlier. I can't grab you from there. Oh, we're gonna have to put you a bit more up. Have you do that. I'm sorry for these ugly things I'm building. I already see that there would have been a better solution by just moving the splitter up, but hey. Gotta work. The spaghetti is so good. Can't wait for that iron patch to run out. Yeah, it's really sad when this iron patch runs out, but we already have this iron patch, so... No, there's really no need to panic. Maybe I do want one more flamethrower if they're attacking up there. Okay, the sticks. Max is gonna tell me just jam the sticks in by hand. I don't want to, though. I want to make this a nice way. Alright, there's an obvious solution that is not working. Can I could move this one more. Right? This is the steel line, right? I'm gonna assume that was the steel line. Yes, that is the steel line. Alright, now we can do something better. We can do this beautiful pattern. Look at that. Oh, you're disgusted by this, I can understand it. But also, I'm quite pleased with it. Gotta get that space platform iron for supplements. We will need space platform iron for supplements eventually. Why am I feeding it coal, though? Why am I feeding it coal, though? Good catch, Proto, good catch. Well, for historic reasons, the Senate has decreed that this particular concrete assembly machine, by law, needs to have a coal input, because the coal union demanded it. I cannot legally remove that coal input. I have to respect it. Belt visualizer would help a lot here. That is a mod though, right? We played with it on the multiplayer, but I'm pretty sure that is a mod. What did I want to send up here? Right, I wanted to send up some solar panels. And we need to think about crafting ourselves a cargo landing pad. Which will need more concrete and more... I can easily craft that, so... Alright, 16 solar panels. Sounds like a lot. Needed more users for Coal after Coal LSC. I did not watch your Coal LSC run. I only saw Kaladin play the game for a bit. Really doesn't look like my kind of game. Pure quality of life mod. I know. It was pretty... Basically, you know how in Space Age, if you hover over a pipe, it lights up, right? It shows the entire line of the pipe. Belt Visualizer just does the same thing with belts. You hover over a belt, and it lights up the entire downstream and upstream belt. So you can easily see which bit is which bit. Did I send that rocket? I didn't send that rocket, see? Deliver the cargo to Blubber. And then... I was gonna do something. I was gonna grab you. $200 concrete, right. And I'm gonna need some blues. Yeah, automatically might get obnoxious, but still. I can totally see the use for that. Okay, give me some blues. Cargo landing pad, we need you. I also will need to find a way to insert the white signs here. It might get harder than I want to admit, so. But first we need to make the signs. Blubber. There you are. I'm just gonna... Give me that asteroid collector. I'm just gonna collect the asteroids. And you want power. Understandable that you want power. Why does it not take the pipette here? You're gonna chunk that in. I want the crushers. You're gonna use that recipe, you that, you that. So that means you are... Well, no, you're automatically filtered. I don't need to filter you because you already respect this. And... I can get more here. 1, 2... How much ground do we have? I didn't need that. Use this. There's actually extra space platforms around the edges that you can nibble away if you're low on space platforms. I want you to do that. I want you to do that. And we need more inserters. I didn't bring enough inserters. Well, the next round can deliver some inserters. And probably I want some more asteroid collectors. That should have done the research as well for white signs. Yeah, it did. So now we can look at what we want to get, and we want to get space platform clusters. And we can... That is too many inserters. I will not need that many. Let's keep building. What else do we need? We need some that chug out. I probably want... I want some more asteroid collectors, otherwise this is going to be too slow. How many more did I make? Only one? Let's make some more. I need some electric engines for that. Let's make 2 more. Don't you need smelters? I do need smelters as well. Did I already send those smelters? Didn't I send those smelters? No, I didn't send the smelters yet. Good catch. The smelters should definitely also go up there. And that's why we're building it live. All of chat is here to, like, tell me when I do something wrong. They're never here to tell me when I do something well. It's just how it goes. No, I need one more here. I might need more space platforms. Maybe I can make this work. So, are you gonna try to... Is there anything else they're gonna try to smelt? I don't think so. I don't think anything else can be smoked. So... there. And I think we're gonna be out of platform? More inserters are needed. And then I need to chuck a lot of stuff that overflows. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, basically all of you will just chuck things away. And that tells me you want a little bit more space platform. Actually, I'm only using one more here. Oh well, have these. What else can I deliver them? Maybe a couple more inserters in case I forget something? Is that enough platform? I hope it is enough platform. Okay, who's dying? You again. Okay, this flamer is actually solving this corner problem, but how about we don't have this corner? How about we listen to Jake and we round out this corner? Oh, and you don't have any storage chests. That could be a problem. Well, just put them here. Okay, maybe it'll hold better. Two asteroid collectors, some space platform, a furnace. Send it up. I might need one more rocket if I've forgotten something. Yeah, I definitely need way more platforms. Because it doesn't have power yet up there. So, I'll probably have to send up some more platforms. And maybe some efficiency modules if they're done. Only got 4 of them. I would have liked some more. Oh, we have lots of them. Get me more efficiency modules. Did I limit that solar panel chest? I did. You should also start making the accumulators. Yeah, they need storage, not providers. I just didn't put them down there. Okay. You're making a rocket. For sure, I need more platform. Electric miners that are dead. This is eating all of my steel. I do have plenty of buffered steel though, in case we really want to run some of that. Man! What an annoying save game mistake I made. But I need to get punished for what I did, so I kinda understand it. Efficiency modules... Hello? Put them here. Oh yeah, it was trying to insert them and so it didn't work. Okay, so we need to chug out. What do we need to... Maybe we can... no, wait. Maybe we can squeeze this in here. So we need to chug out... So I need to chug out... No, I need to chug out more, right? And you chug out the 3 kinds of asteroid and the 3 kinds of products here. No, actually we can limit the products on that side. No, we just need 3. That's fine. We just need 3. Okay, so enable. You should read the contents. Yeah. Enable if asteroids, metallic asteroid chunk is bigger than 10. This should be this chunk, and this should be this chunk. You should only filter for exactly these. You should be filtered for that one, and you should be filtered for that one. Chucking out everything, yeah. Chuck out the products, the wasteful Japanese life is getting to your brain. Bananas need to be individually plastic wrapped, right? I mean, they do have a lot of plastic wrapping here. I totally agree, they have too much. Okay, so, next. So, this is enabled if. What are you producing? You're producing the ice cubes. This is enabled if... that's a chemical product, I believe. It's not. Where is this actually? What is this actually shown as? Ice is less than N. You are enabled if... And there's no filter on them. There's only enable if... you are doing the carbon. Carbon is less than 10. And you are enabled if iron ore is less than 10. And similarly, you are enabled if iron plate is less than, let's say, 50. Okay, you will just do that. Okay. You will need this. Can I get a few more efficiency modules up there? Basically, I just need them for the smelters. How many slots do you have? No, you have 2 models. I think this should be fine. Let's try to make it work with what is up there. But I need the base platforms, so. Not like you'll have those crushers running constantly with 3 collectors and now with all, but yeah, I know, it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow, but we can expand in the future. Maybe we should plan ahead for that. I guess I could, like, automatically... Yeah, you can totally make a recipe where you automatically switch the recipe of the crushers. I am not doing that. Mostly because I'm not good enough. Was not enough platform, huh? Oh, electricity needs are met, though. Where are you? Alright, power is not holding, though. Not at these levels. Cut away some unneeded space platform. We are producing 0.5 white signs here. Just gotta watch whether this actually works. I guess we don't need this. This might be enough. This is enabled if this is less than 50. Why are you not enabled? Don't use filters. How did you even start? How are there some iron plates in here? Oh, this one down here. Yeah, well... Okay, well that's a problem. Don't do that. Okay. This one needs to be filtered for iron ore. Good thing, double check your work, everyone. Double check your work. We made some steel in space. We made some steel in space. And... Oops. So. Okay, now this should be working. We're making our first stack of space signs. Double check Alpha's work at least. Haha. Can you automate ore deliveries to surface with a design like this without hurting science production? Not sure if the insert is pulling ore for refining it prior to over dropping surface. Oh, yeah, I could drop the excess ore, I think. I could say... What would I say? Actually... No. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. I want to drop them, right? You want to say... White... 0... And now this will be dropped. The problem is we don't have a cargo landing pad! Oh no, where's it gonna land now? Uh-oh. Where's our white sign? I'm curious where our white signs will appear now. I don't need to request from the surface. Okay, it's landing somewhere between... Oh, there it is. There's our first little bit of space signs. Space signs pack, get. Yeah, let me start working on those thrusters. There we go. Just hand feed it. There comes more. Oh, we are completely out of this oil though. We're out of petroleum. Because heavy oil is overflowing. Well, you know, my solution to these problems is just store more heavy oil. We were out of plastic here. Did we at least back up some raw crude? We did back up a little bit of crude at least. These are still working. I wasn't aware it drops access if you set it up like that. I've just used planet-side requests. No, I've never used planet-side requests. I've always used that. Well, okay, no, if you have an interplanetary logistics network, then kind of you need to have the planet-side requests, but hey. Right, we need to drop our cargo landing pad. The annoying thing about this thing is it's so big. I don't really have any space to put it. You might say, well, you should fix your base, but I don't wanna. I like this base the way it is. You can control click them. Didn't I control right click the first one? Oh look! Look, they're landing the signs right next to the signs. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it doesn't fit here. Okay, I'm really overthinking this. I shouldn't waste my time like this. I don't feel I've been doing poorly here. No, it doesn't fit here. Bottom right is there's a corner here we can put it here. And then I can also feed in the ore up here. Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah, that actually works really well here. Let's put it here. It's kind of dangerous area. So ideally I would squeeze it in a little bit more into a safer spot. I mean, I could cut the light oil storage here. But That's my light oil storage. But light oil storage can go over here. You know what, light oil storage? You don't need to be there. Nobody has allowed you to be there. You can be here. Come on. You're gonna request... I don't know. Up to... What? No. Oh, you're gonna request... 400 white signs. And you're gonna request... 200 iron ore. 200 carbon. Actually, no, you shouldn't request iron ore. You should request iron plates. I need to reconnect the light oil, though. You can be connected there. Where are you going? You're going south, right? So I'm just gonna reroute you. Oh god, I can't go through here at any point. That is annoying. Well, the bots are gonna deal with that in that case. 4 spilled. 4 spilled. 4 spilled you. And... actually, I need to build you over there. Ah, we'll check on this later whether that works. I need you to filter for white signs. At this rate, maybe it was hasty to claim the run would speed up here. Did I claim that? I feel like I would not claim that, but maybe I did. The invisible corner of our spaceship is in the way again. Oh god, that is... oh, that is the right connection. No, wait, that is not the right connection. Oh, I polluted something. Very bad. I need to pump that out. Can I make a pump? Yes, I can. Oh. Should be fine now. Ah. Man, this spaceship really loves getting in the way. Why are you saying these are not the same network? Why are you giving them the same color? Well, past me knew what he was doing. But did he? Right, let's first hand feed these in here so that the signs can flow, but... Alright, I think I've reconnected this part of the network correctly again. Oh, what? You can't go through here either? You are one difficult customer here. But what? I can build here. What? I can build an underground pipe here, but I cannot build a belt here? What weird inconsistent behavior is this? It'll be interesting to see how fast Alpha Man can bootstrap a planet. 48 hours is a long time, now the science doesn't really need to scale up. Cuff Cuff, spaceship has storage 2, Alpha. Spaceship has storage 2. Yeah, it has storage 2. What about that? What? So it's not sending down the iron plates. Oh, because we already have iron plates. Well, let's import 1,000. Let's import 400 of these. The carbon, we can burn the carbon. Let's do that first. This is the beautiful thing about the setup that I like now. We can say, you take the carbon. And we will just burn this. This will just help us run the base. Invite priorities on the right now. We'll just start burning the space carbon. The crashed ship has started. Oh! That is true. That is true. See, this is the moment to do it. You're right. This is the moment to use it. This is exactly the problem we're solving. Hello? Wait, you can't reach that from there? Oh. Yeah. Okay, then we need to get this out here. And then I need to rearrange you. This guy is gonna need to get it from a different angle. And this blue line needs to move. Totally future-proof. Trust me on this. Spaceship storage for space science checks out. It's true. That is quite fitting. I didn't consider it like that. Maybe we need double that? I don't actually know. I don't actually believe that. But we have the power to double that, so double that. Okay. That is space platform thrusters being done. Are we actually making those We are making those accumulators. We are not actually making... We're not actually putting them anywhere. A couple of greens while I'm running past. Put up everything. You filled this for me? Yep, you have. Do I want some logistibots as well now? I kind of do. Logistibots require reds, right? Yeah. The reds are right here. No, wrong kind of bots. Logistibots. So, you're gonna make logistibots? I don't actually know... Well, for now just make me a stack. Then I can manually insert them. Until a burner miner fucks it all up. Oh, you're right, they're gonna outsert the burner miners. Well, we're gonna need to filter them. Those burner miners are historical artifacts. They are supposed to stay in there. Okay, finally, how am I gonna get this guy in there? How do I connect you to there? Don't look at me like this. I can't go over there. We can do this one earlier. Which means I can do this. Which means we can do that. Which means we can do this. Alright, we're already here. You can go. You don't need to be there. Yeah. right, and all the way. There we go, easy! Easy white signs for this corner. Don't know why everyone thought that was so hard. There we go. There we go. See all this? See all these empty spots that I still have in here? That's a sign of space inefficiency. There should be something working here. All this land, I'm not using it. There should be... Yeah. I forgot the red signs. I felt like I removed an inserter. And then I looked at these two and they both had them. But it was that one that I removed. You are very right. Oh, we actually killed one. How about we double that up then? You know what? Triple that up. Quadruple that up. They're gonna fight this corner, let them fight this corner. Okay. No. Red signs is gonna be a little bit low now. Red signs, red ships. I think they're low on copper cables. What? You are no longer getting copper for some reason. Because there just isn't enough coming in. Right. I wanted to connect that copper line anyway. I do kind of want to get... I kind of want my power armor though. That is 200 signs, but I need that anyway. Give me the power armor. I need that because it's gonna help me do things. Do I have portable roboports yet? I do not. How much are those? Are those even researchable or are they behind purple or yellow? There you are. Behind portable solar. Oh, they're not that expensive. Alright, I need these. I need all of these actually. I kinda need to connect this. I guess I'm just gonna do it the boring way. Eventually we want this to be walled in, but it's a job for the bots, not for me. Coal. Where can I chuck in some coal and not be worried? I need to set up also oil, long-term oil. Alright, give me... I have undergrounds. Do I have enough electric mining tools? Not quite. I'm pretty sure I should have a bunch of electric mining tools, but I don't know where I put them. I can steal some from here. Did we destroy some here? We did not. Oh, we can use you. Okay. 19. Is that enough? Probably not. Probably need a couple more. Make a couple more. I can handcraft a couple more, right? Grab some gears. Iron plates. Iron plates which are still low, by the way. I should hook up the iron plates first. It's an easy extra source of iron. How are we gonna sift that through? Well, figure it out as we go. I want to add something here, so I want you. You're not dropping the iron plates, are you? Why are you? You're dropping them now. Okay, good. Just wait for the iron patch to run out. Yeah, I mean, we're almost at the point where we could say we will do that. The iron patch really is not gonna hold much longer. Alright. This is gonna be a little bit of extra iron, and the good thing about this iron, it's permanent. This is never gonna run out. So this iron is at least gonna keep this base on drip feed. I do need to worry about the oil situation. I also need to check that the light oil down here is connected again. It is. This petroleum is very much not working very well. I don't have any light oil storage right now. I should actually put that back in somewhere. I mean, light oil is over here. I could make the light oil storage here, but I could also have a singular. Might want the singular. Doesn't quite work there. I want to squeeze in. I guess I don't care so much about the heavy oil storage. I just killed a lot of heavy oil there, but heavy oil comes and goes. Don't worry about it. You are gonna crack the heavy oil. You're gonna read the content and you're gonna be enabled if the liquid heavy oil is larger than 10,000. Flip. Oh, that doesn't quite work. The efficient things. Nope, not solid fuel. Cracking. I need to get the water line over here, though. The water line is back there. Can't go through here. You can go through here, though. Can't connect there. Turn that into a different kind of thing. Give you your power back. I need to give you your power. Pipe is not needed. This pipe runs, this pipe runs, this pipe runs. You should. Why aren't you running? Oh, no power, right. And I'll connect you up. And I'll tell you to enable if heavy oil is more than 5,000 is enough. Not even blue inserters. Okay, so for what? For what part? Here we can connect you like so. Gonna crack 20 per second. How much are you guys producing? Yeah, you're not producing more than 20 per second. So this is gonna crack the light oil, heavy oil into light oil. Now there's the opposite backup where the petroleum might be full. So in theory, I should have a light oil tank here. But that is over preparing here at this point. So we can have you here. You're gonna crack the light oil. Vertical flip. And I want a storage tank of light oil somewhere. Ugh. Oh, that doesn't quite work. This works. Okay, you know what? You bots are still way too slow and useful. And you should enabled if light oil is more than 5,000. Now to give you your light oil input. I did think of that. Totally. Yes, beautiful. Okay, but we are using the entire light oil, so it's kind of hard. Kind of hard to get that back in here, but we'll try. Oh, we're at least using the heavy oil now. It'll help a little bit. Just do heavy into light. This one is probably not gonna run. The light is being used up by our power and by everything. The heavy into light is more important, for sure. Okay. Next, I wanted to grab some more belt. I felt like I wanted to bring even more electric mining drills. Even more. Okay, that's good. Well, the spot looks safe enough. I probably want to go through here anyway, so... Whoop. Wait, somebody attacked those pipes here. I don't like that. I want to live in the world where these pipes are safe. I'm gonna ignore any evidence to the contrary. You did underground that there, right? You did. I should trust Factorio. Not heavy into light. Heavy greater than light. Oh! That's a nice mechanism. That's very clean, Max. I should do that. Okay, this part did not really work. It's not very good at going through a forest with green only technology. Oh, we're already here. Already here. Did I bring enough power poles? I'm gonna assume I did. Because why wouldn't I? I would be stupid if I hadn't. And do you think I'm stupid? I want you to be there, actually. Okay, so you get your power here and here. The clowns can go down here. Good grief, you have a ton of time. There were 27 hours remaining when I got to Fulgora. Yeah, I know, you had... You took like a lot of time after you launched the rocket to patch up Novice, because your Novice was in a pretty rough state at the launch date, I would say. It's not like my Novice is like super powerful. So I still need to, I still can't be like too lazy, because also I will design the spaceships live in game, and that might lose me some amount of time. Like in my first playthrough, making the spaceships was very time expensive. I'll have to throw them up, but also then if I make a mistake, this thing blows up. And well, if you've seen the playlist of me building spaceships in my first blind run of Space Age, my rate of success on initial designs is not that high. My Fulgora launch autosave is at 12:27, but my Novice was pretty well set up at that point. Yeah, you probably stayed longer, I don't know. Did you do 100... I mean, did you get to express delivery? Or did you stop before? It's a shame you didn't stream it. But I'm gonna believe that you did it, so I believe you. You're a trustworthy person. Alright, let's run this line out here. It's not gonna be used for much else. And then we need to get through there somehow. Alright, that should supplement the copper. Was this actually a full line? Oh, this part I didn't do well. This guy's gonna stall. Oh well, so be it. Some of these are gonna run out early enough, and then this is gonna be freed up. Okay, that's gonna be more copper. I did Novice, Fulgora, and half of Vulcanus, and at that point I felt the rest was pretty non-trivial. Oh, trivial, so I stopped. Of course. That does sound like something you would do. Okay, let's connect you over there as well. I gotta connect you. So, you're gonna say... if light is larger than heavy, we're gonna crack this. I still feel sick thinking of your Fulgora design. I mean, max... the multiplayer max quality Fulgora was... that's light to petroleum. Oh, you want... yeah, that is light to petroleum. I thought you wanted me to put that there. I was confused by that as well. It feels like there should be... I mean, I just want to crack this. Okay, actually this makes sense. If heavy is more than light... that... and then I guess you should be measuring petroleum. Which, where am I gonna measure that? Nobody knows. We're gonna actually build a network here. Why I can't reach? Ah, but you can reach that thing, surely. Alright, so then... you've got more light than petroleum, then you crack it. Yeah, that works. Pretty nice design. Pretty nice design. Okay. So, we've got a somewhat set up Novice. How many repair packs do you have? I want to give you guys more repair packs up there. Okay. Space science done. I cannot actually discover Gleba. I didn't research landfill. We will not be doing Gleba first. So the two options... because I want to do another run where I do Gleba first. But I want to be better at this first. The two options are obviously Fulgora. And Vulcanus. And Fulgora gives you easy access to the electromagnetic plant. And it gives you... well, not much else. It's also relatively self-contained. You can create a... you can launch quite easily off Fulgora. And I think actually Fulgora first might make sense, because then you can hyperscale Vulcanus. But I want to actually get Vulcanus first, because of this achievement, keeping your hands clean. I just want to get this out of the way as fast as possible, so I can start knocking down things on Novice and actually have a little bit of a bigger Novice base. And currently we cannot kill things because we are tied by this achievement. We have to kill the first spawner in-game using artillery, and artillery is locked behind Vulcanus. So we will be doing Vulcanus. Rush Vulcanus down. It's also gonna be the production base for everything that we want. As filthy as that is. Okay. Next. What did I want to do? I wanted to... I actually forgot. I am stumped. My brain just doesn't tell me what I want to do here. Well, we need to make a new starter pack. We need more space platforms. We need to start thinking about building a ship. We also need a thruster. We need to start thinking about building a ship that goes to Vulcanus. Hey! Yeah, I'm preparing for a new planet. Also, I need to change the run. This is now a 98.86% achievement run. You always gotta leave some room for improvements. Because, why? Just for everyone who didn't rush to space, apparently I messed up my save game by disabling the Space Age mod at the start. Even though we haven't researched production signs or utility signs, the game does not recognize this as being possible in the save game. Yeah, so officially we will not be doing it, but we'll of course unofficially be doing this. I will not research these. So yeah, always gotta leave some room for improvement. Okay, I will need solar panels for this. Not that many. Hell no. I will need some... Oh, actually, we could put some quality modules into these things. Just roll the quality. You know what? Can you do me some quality? Oh god. Why did this all pop out? So, let's have some actual Logibots. Oh god! Please put them all in here. Okay, and let's throw some trash away. This is terribly inefficient, but the only thing it's not inefficient on is my own time, and I care about my own time. Okay, so I want... Oh, we didn't research quality modules yet. Oh, that is a lot. Okay, we're not doing that then. Forget it. We're doing more efficiency modules. I'm sure there are no pedants in this community that will have an issue with it. Oh, I'm sure there will be. I'm fine with it. It just means I have to play this game again. What a terrible fate I will be under. But not many people who can pedant. Actually, you know, Jake? Funny that you mentioned that. I know of exactly one person who has streamed this achievement in completeness from start to finish, so that I can see it and confirm that it has happened, and I can actually point out things I saw. That person can be a pedant. Everyone else, go do it first yourself. Although Sudaizima and Max, probably they could do it. I mean, I don't actually know if Sudaizima did it to the finish. Albatross was the person who I mentioned last time, who did GOTLAP, getting on track like a pro, putting this train in 1.5 hours, on 2x research cost. That's just insanity to me. I'm not that good. I want the power armor. We need some blue chips and electric engines for that. Engines are over here. Blue chips are over here. Make me a power armor. I want to have portable solar panels. Ooh, nope. I want the red chips for this. Grab some red chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be roughly enough. Gotta grab a couple of batteries. 4 personal batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 maybe. Did I make that starter pack? Did I make this? I did. Let's start sending things up so the rocket can start working. I'm man enough to say I can't at least. Only got my hands clean on my second run. I'm man enough to say I can't at least. Only got my hands clean on my second run. But did you do everything in that second run or just hands clean? Ooh, also rocket fuel. Well, you know what? This is a... Some might say this is a solvable problem. And they would be right. I want to start a new space platform. Build a new space platform. It's gonna be the Proto ZMAC. This was the name of the first place platform we did in the previous run, and also Proto was the first person to chat in this multiplayer, so... The 100% run base is a lot more traditional. Oh, your Fulgora 100% run base. Killing biter bases is passion in my life. You know what? I can vibe with that. Do we have more LDS, or are we really starved on LDS? We do have some more LDS, but we are also really starved on LDS. At least copper is flowing again. Yeah, copper is flowing through again. Good to see. You'll just need tons of space platform, I already know that. Did we equip that? We did equip that. Let's put in some of you. Or you. Oh, no, we're not using this for anything. I want the personal roboport. So do that for me. And what else do I want? Legs. Actually, legs first. Legs is such a power boost. Probably I need a couple more solar panels. Okay. Deliver that to Proto-ZMAC. You will need a thruster next. The last thing I did in my Mega Base run was wipe out all the biter bases on Norvis. Automatically too. The bots killed them all. Nice. Yeah, we have more than enough rocket fuel. I could use... Actually, is the rocket fuel step? This is 12 megajoule. This becomes 100 megajoule. Nah, this is not efficient. Nah, okay. So turning into rocket... Yeah, that would have been stupid. People would be doing that if that was efficient. Get your LDS in here. We will be running out of LDS. I need to up the LDS rate. I did some setting over here that I need to balance again. Oh, no, that was the wrong setting. Ah, this here. This is the line. Output priority is now balanced. Let's say to the right, filter out those space platforms. Put them in this box. And don't make too many. And you, I should try to get you to the... the rocket launch. But there's not a lot of space to get you there. But not a lot isn't zero. So, we will do that. Oh. Yep, lasers will shoot into the map edge without revealing more land. Huh, I didn't know that. There's a lot of things I don't know about this game, though. Actually, despite me doing these runs and acting as if I'm good at the game, I have played this game very little compared to many other people. My playtime on this game is not high. What is my current playtime? We can look at Steam right now. This is totally important for this run. I mean, somebody else could tell me as well. My Factorio playtime is 1,000 hours now. I mean, that's not nothing. Really, 1,000 hours. I thought it was less. I was gonna brag that it's only like 200 hours. Okay. Well, I'm gonna brag that I didn't know how much time I have on this game. Anyway. You can go here. Oh, this is gonna buffer so much LDS on this line, but hey. Belt buffer it is. How much of that is idling in MP with the game open, but not... A lot of this might... Not a lot, but some part of it is definitely idling in MP. But not all of it. Alright, this guy needs to go on a world tour. No, not like that. You need to get over there. Alright, we're almost there. Can't be that hard from here. He says... Ugh. Was you first? No. You run through here. No, that corner won't hit. I gotta get into that space. I can't get around that corner, you've already known that. Well, where there's a will, where there's a whip, there's a way, as Fishlips likes to say. He does like to say that, especially when he's calling for a multi-world run. He loves his multi-world, and he will not take no for an answer. Okay, don't do this at home. Doing this kind of like spaghetti. Extremely error prone. Turns out you make a lot of errors if you build this way. How much of this, because of that, has to be at least 100 hours for me. I know, if I used red undergrounds, I could easily like, go through here. But I kind of like the challenge of not using them. You know, that is a stupid thought that has lodged itself into my brain. It's like, yeah, but what if I don't use red undergrounds? Huh? Can I still do it? Doesn't help here. What? Here. I think they call that masochism. I really you like to be mentally challenged. Oi. I wouldn't express it that way. I could tunnel through here, yeah, but... Ooh, you are right. Oh. Avi, you are the true spaghetto master. You have the spaghetti soul. We can do this, which opens up a little gap over here, and this allows us to get out here. Yes. Alright, freedom. I just need to get over there. Okay. Oh. Okay, we made it. Alright, these can all be removed. They're useless now. Speaking of, is Nancy still in the pan? So when I started streaming yesterday, Nancy was the other option. I was strongly considering doing the Nancy runs, but I didn't. I decided I want to get the Space Age done first. So if there's time before the end of the year, I want to still do the Nancy Drew. But there might not be enough time. That it might have to wait until next year, because I will be gone over Christmas. So this whole Factorio business needs to be wrapped up by Christmas. And if there's enough time for a Nancy Drew Day before Christmas, we'll do it before Christmas. So. I will need gun turrets. I'm not producing gun turrets right now. I don't need to produce them, technically. I just need to have some. Okay, so we will also need asteroid collectors. Grinders. More... Oh god, please don't handcraft LDS. That is a terribly slow process. Oh god, we're out of LDS already. Well, that's not good. Are the LDS coming or not? Are they stuck somewhere? Oh no, they're flowing. We're just terribly low on LDS. I did want to reinforce those guys up north, but I never did. Let's do that while the rockets are building. Yeah, you will get lots of repair kits. Give you some pipes and some walls. Maybe even a storage chest if you're asking nicely. Can I give you a pump check? I can even give you another pump check. Could I give them more flamers? Probably, but I'm already running now. Home by Christmas. Not as vulnerable as starting with... I actually thought this run would have more people clamoring for it, but I can understand that individual preferences might vary. Right, have a storage, also get the walls, have a backup radar, have some backup power poles, repair packs. You can use these gun turrets, they can go to space. Oh, I also wanted to give you the pipes, but you seem to be good on pipes, but just take the pipes. Anything else in here that I should consider? Not really. I mean, if I had more flamers, I could give them another flamer, but I didn't bring them, so I can't. Who's dying? Oh, this corner's just getting mauled. It's probably... Oh, what? How did they break through there? Well, we gotta fix that. That corner did not yet have a roboport and a self-repair mechanism. It's probably the reason why things are going south there. I could steal the provider chest, but hey. Do I have grenades with me? I do have a couple of grenades, but not a lot. Alright, we gotta repair that. Walls. Air packs. I need iron plates for this actually. Make one of these. And lots of things are dying down there, so that's not fun. I should have brought the flamers. I should bring the flamers. I bet they're eating through the miners right now, yeah. It doesn't feel like it's a big wave that survived there. Otherwise, there'd be a lot more things dying. But it's also not nothing, so... Also, why were there only 8 flamers in there? Did I cut the oil by any chance? I hope not. Don't. You're really trying to distract me while I have to go clean out this other... I didn't bring a radar. Can I build one? I cannot build a radar. Ugh, annoying. Yeah, I expected to see exactly this. Actually, I had piercing rounds in here, so I didn't need to do that. Oops. Roboport. What's the most protected side? Where did they came from there. Roboport. Get the repair packs. Get some robots. You deserve a storage chest. I hate that I didn't bring a radar. Let's look at that oil line. No, it doesn't look like I broke the oil line. I don't know why you thought that. Oh, looks fine. Roboports are radars now. You're right! Haha, I always forget that part, but roboports are radars now. Is the power line disconnected? Yes, it is. Oh boy. I need to make a medium power pulp here because I don't have any others. What? It should be connected, no? Oh, this one is also ghost. How about I put you here? Those robots are going on an adventure. They're also taking... Well, there's still 8 loyal robots who stayed back. Question is, how do I defend this corner better? Clearly this corner needs more defending. Yeah, you can also have some underground. Problem is you don't have these... Oh, but you're lacking wood for that. More wood. Oil for the southern base. No, looks like light oil is still flowing. Unless you're saying it's like cut off here somewhere? No, no. I think it's fine. No, looks fine to me. Was thinking why that one achievement was broken and got it. If you research Silo on Space Age, turned off Space Age, loaded save, then Silo was purple and yellow signs. So in theory you researched something using those sciences. Wait, you roast biters with light out as an intermittent supply? Yeah, but flamethrowers have huge internal tanks, and there's a pump here. This pump makes sure that this is pretty well filled all the time. Don't worry about it. I would like these to be... Well, we'll do it later. But while I'm here, I do want to fix this. Okay, I'm gonna count this as fixed. Although, how did they break through? Like, maybe this was too close for them? Should I be worried that there are like more dead zones? Surely not. Round out those corners. And let's go back. Sure. I could do that for the solid fuel, but I don't need... I'd rather use the solid fuel for that thing. Like, the solid fuel is... intentionally always running, because I want to use the solid fuel for my power needs before I use my coal. Because once the coal runs out, I can't do anything with coal. So... Alright, signs. Why are you stopped? You stopped because of blue signs. Blue signs. Why are you stopped? Because of engines. Engines. Why are you stopped? Engines. Because of pipes. Pipes. Why are you stopped? Because of iron plates. Iron plates. Why are you stopped? I'm afraid we will know. I'm afraid we can guess the answer. It's very anemic. Actually, steel storage is full. Probably this is all eating. This is eating all of the steel here. This is bad. I do need that science to be flowing. Is that red underground? There's a red underground somewhere. Yeah. On my main, this is one bit of, but, in my defense, this is just a yellow underground distance. But I replaced this with a red, because this is the main throughput line, and also it looks nice. You have to, I like to put the red there. Anyway, I don't have to justify myself. Oh god. But I feel like I have to. Okay, let's send more stuff to space. More platforms. Let me grab our... We do have an iron plate buffer somewhere over there. Let me manually feed this into the line. That's too late. That's too early. Over here. Okay, I'm gonna say output priorities on the left. Okay, so that should help. Let's not slow down so much. 3 asteroid collectors. I need some asteroid crushers. 1. I also... Oh, why was I running so slowly? Didn't I make the legs? No, I didn't make the leg yet. 1 exoskeleton. I want more. Why am I handcrafting low LDS? Please. Also, more electric engines are needed. 1 more leg. Robo control needs batteries and gears. I wanted to say we have batteries on this line, but we have 0 batteries right now because they're not getting iron plates. Because of the shortage upstream. I will need these. I will need these. Okay, we're rebuilding this underground pipe storage. Because I gave the outposts too many pipes. Oh well, that happens. Yeah, I'm not stockpiling that much, but I took it all out to like help these two areas here. Oh, that is annoying. You're attacking right over my copper line. Bloody bugs. Okay, well, we gotta run that line somewhere safer. Where's safe? I don't know. Nothing around here is safe, but safer. It's an aspirational target. Yeah. Ah. That is bad. Put the splitter there. Actually, no, this side of the line is not needed anymore. I depreciated it. Move that. Oh boy, oh, we have blue splitters in there. Yeah, look at that. Look at how blue splitters are just ravaging things. We need to get flammable damage. We might want flammable damage. We're currently not getting blue signs anyway. Let's get 2 levels of flammables. Just to alleviate the pressure a bit. Alright, do I have these legs now, please? 1, 2. Ah, I'm faster. Alright, who's dying now? You damn bastards! Is there another corner you found that I'm, like, not covering completely? Wait, are you down to a single robot? Is this the last robot here? Yep, you managed to kill all your bots on this corner. Good job. Good bloody job. Need to bring more bots up there. I would like to have more legs while I do that. See, this is where you lose all the time that you've, like, gotten. These, like, inefficiencies when things start piling up against you. Not good. Alright, take those bots. Move this bit of the outer wall here. It's too far away. Alright, now back to where are the other damages. They're over there. Yeah. Flammable damage will be needed. Just so they die a little bit faster. Okay, that is fixed. You're still eating all the steel. Honestly, I might limit you there. That might be enough. Maybe stop producing more now. Just let the steel back up. Let the iron go to other places. Still not getting any here. I'm gonna hand feed you a couple. Want some more batteries. The hand feeding meta is back. You've been missing it. It's back. Yeah, 0 blues because engines aren't running. How many? You only need 2 pipes, so... Let them all run a bit. And we keep sending things to space. What did I want next? That's too many solar panels. Actually, I will need solar panels on Vulcanus, so... That was maybe still too much. I want 1 stack of refined concrete. Just one. And also start thinking about what we're gonna build with you. I don't really know what we're gonna build here. I'm not very good at spaceship design, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on this ship. We're already out of... Okay, we are gonna need a lot more of this. Oh, we are? I should side balance that, though. Ah, that is not gonna side balance. Grab a stack of you. Stack of... stack or half stack? Well, probably stack. Well, you are not ready with a rocket. That's annoying. One more personal battery, maybe, and then that's that. Alright, Refined Flammerals Mark II is done. I might want the weapon shooting speed. We still don't have a blue signs left. And we have some new blue signs, but blue signs is a problem right now. I'm gonna not buffer the green circuits. Ah, but it goes into blue circuits, it doesn't really matter. I just need to have a bypass so that this always gets some amount of iron. So, yeah, stare closely at this and think of a way to make a bypass. Have you stared closely? Because I have. I have. I totally have. It doesn't get me out of here, though. Well, I do want to get into here. Obvious solution is just to do something. No, 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 not the copper in here. Alright, now we're gonna reversal the stream. This way some iron plates are always going to make it to the pipes. These guys are still not backing up. Ugh. Oh god, we're also running out of you. Ooh. We're really running out of iron on this planet. We are scraping the barrel here. I do want my refined concrete up there. I'm not taking any compromises on that one. But we do need this research. But weapon shooting speed, too expensive. Please, try to limp towards Vulcanus. Once we reach Vulcanus, everything will be fine. Trust me. Why is plastic so low? Is it just petroleum limited? It is just petroleum limited. You are... Ah, right. And I do need... Even though I don't want to, I should make a permanent solution for medium electric pulse, or am I fine with the wooden power poles I made? I made wooden power poles over here somewhere, didn't I? Okay, stop replacing these. These are useless. These are not worth your time, bots. I thought I had a wooden power pole production over here, but maybe that was only in my memory. These will need copper cables. Ah, here they are. Here's the wood. It's nice. Very well. We will need some power poles. Mac, what do you actually have right now? You have not a lot. You could get like piercing ammo up there. Just gotta get the piercing ammo and the setup for making piercing ammo. Yes, I was wondering what copium dosage you were on when you said your 0.5 M iron ore patch was plenty. I mean, this one isn't the problem, it's just not gonna get mined very quickly. Oh, but this iron ore patch, I think this iron ore patch might be ending soon. I don't know, just a hunch? Just a hunch? This one is already... The corner's already dying. This is the real copium miner. One on the outside here. Okay. I'm also gonna say engine output priorities to the right. We do not need to make electric engines before the spell is saturated with blue signs. We are making blue signs again. Green and red signs is also terribly low. Almost makes me want to get a couple more activity modules out here. Just to squeeze a little bit more efficiency out of this whole setup. What are you waiting on? You're just waiting on production. Okay, that's fine. More real estate. Yeah, it actually does. But it's also kind of sad that it, like, the base isn't the same anymore. Ooh! Yeah, please crack some light oil. Okay. Proto, you will need some belts. I also, in theory, need like a logistics network so I can remotely control this place. In case I need to remotely repair stuff. So I should have requester chests. Oh, but I don't have those research yet. Are those behind yellow? No, right? There we are. They're behind space. 500? Okay, but they don't need blue. But still. Hard to remote do stuff without the requester chests. Not impossible, just hard. I could set it up ahead of time so I can build the requester chests once I've researched them remotely. Maybe I will just do that. So I need the steel. What will they need? Greens and reds. Steel, greens, reds. Kind of sounds like they should be around this area. Although this area is already very populated. Oh, we can squeeze it in here, I'm sure. I'm not sure. I'm no longer sure. We can squeeze it in here. Why am I always doing these things? But alright, you're gonna make steel chests. I don't need a chest of steel chests, I just need a couple of them. And you're gonna be... well, you can variably make whatever I want here. Now you can make some passive provider chests. Do I actually want to store 50 of those? Kinda no. Just make a couple and then I'm just gonna turn you off. Wait, I can already click this? Oh yeah, I can, but it doesn't work. I don't have that access. Make a couple storage chests. Do you have a space base already? Well, I do have this. We are making space signs. You remember LogNet embargo achievement is a thing. Wait, but didn't I get that already? Or how long is the LogNet embargo now? Where's the LogNet embargo? Finish research with Space Science Pack for the base game. Or any planetary science pack for Space Edge. Oh, so it needs to be a planetary science pack. Okay. Alright, well, so we shouldn't research that yet. But I still need the setup so I can do this remotely. I know there's a search feature. Would it actually find if I say log? Yes. Also, this achievement is disabled! Ah! Oh well. Even though I didn't research it. Just pointing that out. I loaded a save. Yeah. Yesterday's stream was 8 hours. We got to the... We reached the rocket. Now today we're doing the space parts. I need more crushers. I want at least a couple more crushers. Ooh, they are very expensive. Then some steel. Steel. Oh, we can steal the steel. Aha. Why is that disabled? 8 man max, we could have had 97. I kind of failed that because I accidentally started the save game on with the Space Age mod disabled, and then I enabled it later, and I thought it shouldn't change anything because the gameplay wasn't different, but apparently it disabled that achievement. I didn't check that. I mean, I didn't want to restart the run 1 hour in. It's not very motivating to do the same thing again. Also, this leaves some space for people to nitpick. I feel like this is... we roll with it. This is the real experience you're getting here. But doing it live. This is part of doing it live. We just discovered something. We discovered I'm dumb and I didn't think of making the space... making this... Alright. Can I just turn this off? I cannot. Alright, that's enough. Don't do anything. That's enough. Okay. We're discovering Vulcanus. Send more things to space. What do we need more? 3 crushers. Definitely lots of inserters. Yeah, I failed it from the start. Alright, Roto. You will have this guy now. So, we need to... I do need to get some smelters. I don't want the handcraft reds. Grab some reds. I need... I would like to make some roboports as well. Although maybe they're very expensive. Rocket capacity is only 10. Eh, 1 or 2 should be fine. Oh god, why are the gears not flowing at all? What are the gears doing? How about you're supposed to be like a buffer, so act like a buffer for once. Is there a way I can turn this into an actual buffer? Maybe. I'm fixing small things that don't need fixing, so that's what we do around here. Ah, that doesn't fix it. Oh well. I could use like a belt-based thing, like read, hold, all belts, enable something like... How many gears do we have right now? Where's gears? 80. So let's say if this is less than 300 gears. Fair enough. So that's a buffer now. And I will need pipes. But first, I want some more belts up there. I want some gun turrets. How many gun turrets I have? I have 5. Is that enough? And we're out of blue chips. I have some blue chips manually fed. How's our power looking actually? What are we burning right now? Still burning coal. I would like some of these to start burning carbon. But they all seem very hesitant to burn carbon. Oh, because this thing is no longer outputting carbon for some reason. What? We don't have carbon in blubber? Why not? We're requesting carbon. Okay, there's the carbon. I guess we're just not producing that much carbon. Some of it's surely being used. Not enough rockets. Okay, this iron smelter. Where's your iron line coming from? This. So output priority on this line should be left. Also, holy moly, where are the iron plates? Please, somebody stop stealing my iron plates. Alright, we're gonna stop being so steel focused. Gonna let some more iron flow through to the iron plates. Yes, the carbon is supposed to be mixed. This is all supposed to be mixed. This is just, at this point, this is just the fuel belt that just powers the power. It doesn't do anything else. The coal is split off earlier for these. Which, by the way, the plastic is really low. Probably because the LDS is eating it. So, well, which is not a surprise. And we have one more rocket. Proto, what do you have right now? You have belts, you have inserters. You need to have some gun turrets. You need to have a couple of assemblers. You need to have some efficiency modules. You need to have some smelters. You need to have inserters. Or you already had insert as well. It doesn't really hurt. And then we need chemical plants and some storage tanks. Want exactly 2 storage tanks to be precise. Also, I have 10 blue signs in my inventory. Let's use those. Also, what about those productivity modules? Where did I want to put these? I forgot where I wanted to put these. Sure, that was an important thing. I wanted to prod module here. These can be prod modules. These are prod modules. These should be prod modules, but I don't have enough prod modules for these. Alright, mate. Did I really want to prod module my yellow and red signs? That was a bit insane. I'm not gonna do that. The gears can be prod moduled though. And you're still building another rocket, but Proto's who's dying? Oh, are you killing a random power pole down there? Like, what? What are these biters doing? Alright, at least they're getting roasted, but man, they are some nasty people. Alright, Proto, you get a nice setup here. What do we need? Do I still want to use you as a storage thing? I don't know. I haven't planned this part out at all. Which is part of the charm. Oh yeah, you definitely need chem labs. I will need those on Vulcanus as well. So grab a couple more. No, not these. You will need some piping. Sure. Let's call it that. Oh, and the storage tanks. I wanted to give you the storage tanks. Where are the storage tanks? There. This. Grab a couple more underground. Okay, 11 undergrounds is an awful number. Because they're useless. Those are Mac. And want to make some kind of loop. We're just gonna build. I'm just gonna think while I build. Always a good idea. I'm gonna remove all unnecessary ground for now. I can always move things later by copy and paste. But this is the part where I might lose a lot of time because I'm not that good at doing these. What? That was the wrong direction. And then gonna have I don't know how I built this. Oh, what did I do in my run? So I'm grabbing off of them with a filter inserter. Yeah. Right. I remember now. Not the most efficient pattern, but not the least efficient pattern either. Yeah. Okay. I remember. So something like over here. There's an output priority right and input priority left. And at this point, if anything comes here, we just chug it out. That is how this goes. I didn't send up any splitters yet. Good. Also, you need more blue chips, because you're eating all my blue chips. I will need some splitters up there. Well, we find this out as we build it. Crusher. This crusher is gonna crush carbon. So you're only gonna put back the carbon asteroids. And you are gonna crush iron. I guess you are gonna... I'm gonna use this as my iron output. So you are gonna take the iron plates. Oops, iron plates. And you're gonna filter back only the iron chunks. And you're gonna do the same, but for the water. What a surprise. So you're gonna only put back the water. And then I wanted to send up some splitters. I don't know what else yet, we'll see. And we want to send... We'll have chem labs up here too. So you need to melt that ice. And you need to do what? I need you to make the rocket fuel. Okay, well... I need that iron ore then. Sorry, this should be iron ore. You can call it ugly, because it is. It's quite ugly what I'm building here. Thruster, make this. But these guys should get efficiency modules, so put more efficiency modules up there. I'm sure I can use them. More of you will also not go amiss. Some of the yeah, we'll use those. They will not go amiss. I want my thruster. Kinda looks better like this, doesn't it? What? Okay, apparently I should swap these. You should be my fuel, you should be my thruster. And... gonna fire us forward. Kinda makes me want to move this part a bit more like this. Only this bit right now here. Well, there's no usage at the moment. Okay. No storage? I mean, what storage would I need? Oh, right. Fuel storage. Good point. Good point. I did want to have fuel storage. It doesn't connect through here, does it? But it does connect through here, so we can have the storage here. Right. That means I have an easy access here for getting iron plates. Not for getting copper. Getting the ore here. Yeah. No, there needs to be one more over here. One more over here. Yeah, fill that in. Okay, you're gonna smelt iron ore for me. You should. Okay, how do I do this? This way? You get these, you get these. You all become more efficient. Be very, very efficient for me. Okay. Next. These are gonna produce iron plates. How many actually? I would like to see that. Blobber, what is the rate? 0.6 per second. One of you, let's put on. Well, piercing rounds won't work. We need to make normal rounds. Normal rounds eats 3 per second, so 2 of them are not even gonna feed 1. It's not a lot. It does feel like it will not be enough. And we need more floor. Oh, the rocket is auto-starting. Wow. How rude. I wasn't even telling it to go yet. Ooh. Okay, let me just confirm. Alright, the small ones don't have that much. The medium ones, they have 10% physical. Okay, medium ones we can probably still do. Okay, 400 damage. We should work on that. We should try to get more damage out of these. Not just weapon shooting speed, but weapon damage. Ooh, this is a lot though. We're just gonna have to hope that it holds. See, I'm terrible at this part, so... Okay, next, we need some power. Right. I want you to only work if iron ore is less than, let's say, 100. You should only put in, not the ice. No, actually, you don't need to put in the ice. You will do that directly. And you will put in the carbon. You will only work if carbon is less than 100. Okay. I would like this thing to be a little bit wider so it's a little bit slower. But we also needed to fill with the propellants. What else do I want? Okay, I want to make a couple of refineries that I send up. Couple more chem labs. Okay, please don't handcraft green ships. We have them. Refineries. Couple more chem labs. We also actually have gears. Oh well, do that if you must. Alright, why is the sign stalled? It's not stalled. It's gonna finish any moment now. Any moment now. Okay, so you guys need to start working. Well, I can always reposition you later. And in fact, I will need to reposition you when I put down the gun turret. Ooh, should I send up a couple of repair packs? Could help. The station can repair itself up there. So you, a little less, a little more. Get some repair packs. Alright, we've researched Vulcanus. Guess we're getting the projectile shooting speed next. Oh god, look at them! So many blue boys by now. Luckily the fire damage upgrade is really visible, so... This guy has already killed 230 of them. And more blue chips are needed. Because the blue chips are out. That is not good. You're probably in need of green chips. I can hand feed that a bit. But we're squeezing the last drops out of this novice base. This base is... it's not for a long haul anymore here. I kind of want it to be, though. I kind of want science to keep flowing while I'm on another planet. There's a lot of like useful science we can still get. 30 hours remain. Okay, so how much ground do I have left? I do need another rocket ship full of platform, I'm pretty sure. We have the platform, let's just send it up. And let's tell this guy that you cannot have more. We will not buffer more. Okay, you need to go on a belt. And that belt needs to feed... Okay, this research already finished. I mean, the speed is nice, but the more important thing is to get the bullet efficiency out. So I'd rather try this. This is 500 blue research. There's something more important to get with blues. I mean, we will need circuit networks. Actually, we do need circuit networks. Let's get that first. Maybe get the tool belt. Let's get some easy stuff in. Really squandering that advantage. We should be drinking that infinite liquid or lava mine. It's... Excuse me, mister, I built the ships in paused mode. Wait, there's no undergrounds up here? Ugh. Well, I can send the undergrounds. Not my first two ships. My first shuttle was spec for damage 4, shooting speed 2. Yes, spec 4. If I was smart, I'd have like a trial run here. But I didn't. So, no trial runs on these ones here. Oh, this is not getting a lot of stuff either, so... Okay, there's a couple of blues. Let's squeeze in some LDS. This is gonna take forever to produce its like stuff though. Come on. I refer to my earlier comment about challenge. It should be fine. It's not like the 200% doing MP. Yeah, I hope it's fine. The rear corner doesn't have full protection with this layout, but hey, what can you do? Yeah, having the novice base... The novice base is really struggling. Like, having a stronger novice base at this point would help a lot. We got tool belt done. Whoop-de-doo. Mining productivity? I mean, it's 10%. Yeah, but I kinda don't believe in it, I have to admit. Kinda don't believe in it. I mean, we will eventually need Fulgora. But we could do it in another planet. Let's try the damage. Let's try to get that damage upgrade. Oh, but it's number 5 already. Huh. And that'll help with the demolishers as well. Okay, you wanted some undergrounds. Maybe I need to send you a couple more gun turrets. What else do you need? My favorite, ablative armor. Alright, please squeeze out at least one more rocket here. I don't have any smelters on here though. Ooh. Okay. This is also not enough power. What's dying? Okay, over there should be fine. What? No, don't drop that. How do I make you not drop that? You are filling that fuel. How's the power? Where can I actually see the electric grid on this thing? Power button in the hub. There it is. Apparently these guys are not getting any iron ore. Oh, because you don't have a long-handed. Damn. That was something I needed to send. Okay. I wanted to send roboports. Did I make roboports? I did not. I wanted to send some bots. Call me insane, but we're sending some bots. I need you to be strong now, base. I need you to be strong now. Squeeze out those blue circuits. Squeeze them out. I need you to be strong now. We can just use all that's left. We're leaving this place behind. Leaving this place behind. I'm starting to feel better about my novice. It had lots of automated with the big juicy patches of everything but stone. Yeah, but not before you came back. Like, also, I have lots automated. Less launches if you just send red ships and make the roboports from local gears and steel. Really? Yeah, I can believe that. The roboports look very inefficient to send. So maybe we'll just send red ships in that case. And all the red ships I just fed away. All those red ships. Red ships in here. Alright, we'll send some red ships up. Alright, take some red ships. Take some... Okay, take some Logibots. Not that many. More important are construction bots. I will need them. Take a couple of wall for the patented ablative armor. Okay, you're getting iron ore very, 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 very slowly. One magazine is 4. Alright, how's the power now? I need you to fill yourself here. The ship is starting to fill up. That is very good. Is there anything I need? Oh, you need green ships. Take some green ships. I just found them. Don't ask where I found them. I totally didn't steal them. I found them fair and square. Or at least this part of the line is now fine. In fact, copper plates are now fine. It's all down to the iron starvation. Which there is a decent-ish line of iron coming. It's just not enough. Just not enough. At least there's like one lane of iron still coming here out of this smelter, right? Why is this not going anywhere? Oh god, I disconnected all of this. Haha, no wonder there was an iron shortage. Well, actually no. Actually we used all the iron ore that was coming in. This is just a little bit of backup. Sad, but true. Alright, do I have some LDS I can squeeze out? I do not. Okay, Protozamac needs to fill anyway. I don't think that's enough fuel to get to Vulcanus, but I don't remember how much fuel you need. Alright, how much platform do we have left? 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 here. 1 here. Maybe 1 here. Now I have no margin of error if something breaks. And the butt is kind of open, and this side is kind of open. You know what? This one is inefficient. You should be here. That means I can save all of this platform. These are totally not exposed. I mean, I just saved some platforms, so I might as well... There you go. That's safe. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Exactly. That's just the engine section. That's not a vital part of a ship. Ah, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. No, 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 no. I just admitted that doesn't work. Don't try it if it doesn't work. Alright, there's our ship. Yeah, nothing a few repair packs can't fix. Okay, is it time for a prediction? Will this ship make it... Can I actually type that here, or do I have to start this menu first? Maybe I have to start this menu first. Will this ship make it to Vulcanus? Yes. In one piece or more. No. Alright. Oh god, that prediction was way too long. Oh no, you've got 30 seconds? Sorry. I'm probably gonna have to restart that one. I'm very sorry. How do I cancel that prediction? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. Delete and return the points. I want to give you like 2 minutes or something. Something reasonable. This isn't like this isn't like a reaction game. Alright. Well... No, no, no. Okay. So, this ship make it to Vulcanus. Let's just go with yes, in one piece or more. No. Prediction time. 5 minutes. Got 5 minutes to predict this. How much of the ship? If I will get on the ship, if I reach the surface of Vulcanus, that counts. What is my tech at? What tech? We have physical projectile damage 4. We have shooting speed 2. This ship has my vote of confidence. Well, there's 0 points in there right now. I might add a few more gun turrets somewhere. And I also might ship... I might ship... Maybe it's more efficient to ship iron plates. I might ship some iron plates up. Maybe we can squeeze out another ship after this one. Yeah, I trust in that. What else do I want up there? A couple more space platforms, so we have some leeway if something breaks. I think that's it. Oh, you guys already have so many. I didn't even need that much iron plates. Oops. Do I have more gun turrets up here? I don't. Kind of a waste what I did there then. Oops. I didn't expect them to fill up this quickly. We're actually mostly limited on the water here for the fuel. Gonna get ravaged from the rear later. Oh god, that's the wrong thing. Ah, wrong thing. Full solar Vulcanus incoming. I mean, I have some stuff to get that started. Oh, people believe in this ship. Is there any way I can balance this? I mean, I could make this bit a bit shorter. We could do it like this. I just want there to be a bit more of a buffer. Really low on the water. Yeah, you're voting for it, has your name on it. That is true. Alright, I'm calling it. We're just dropping everything we have. I probably wanted to send some other things up, but we're not getting enough rockets out of here. We're just not getting... I'm gonna be a coward and make a save. But... just so we can try, if this horribly... I'm not gonna abuse this. Stream to... ship start. Okay. Oh, this is enough fuel, but I don't want to run this. This thing shouldn't run very much anyway, so... the prediction is everyone believes that this will make it. That's what all save scummers say at the start, that's true. Alright, let me get... Huh? Oh, my weapons are not allowed. Alright, say goodbye to this planet. See ya. I hope you hold while I'm gone. Such a beautiful base. Nobody can hate on this base. Honestly, this base is pretty neat. Hasta la vista, nerdies. Alright, predictions done. We are done. We're on space. Would it have been better if you chucked it lava? What? Your base looks like one of those Asian nail houses. Are you calling my base small, Jake? Neat? Interesting, maybe. Absolutely not neat equal clean. Oh, yeah, well... Okay. Uh-huh. Well, who is worried about this whole thing blowing up? Not me. I'm gonna add some more ablative armor. Totally. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Adjusting the design to the point. Oh yeah, these 7 pieces of water. Didn't you all vote yes? Are you gonna tell me this is gonna make it fail? I want to go to Vulcanus, and I want to do passenger present, passenger not present. Oh wait, no. I want to just give a conflicting instruction so that it doesn't leave there. Okay, good luck to us. I'm gonna have to see how this goes. Alright, here we go. I don't want to go that fast. Please don't go too fast. Oh, we're going that fast. Ah, we're only going 100. Oh, that's fine. Oh, the original Protozoa Mac in the first game was going like 200 kilometers per second. Yeah, I thought about engine throwing, but I can turn it off if it goes too fast. Oh, there's some medium chunks. Medium oxide. There's more mediums coming right on that weak flank. Let's see how quickly they get gunned down. Not, I might have to. That is not that fast. Can you stop? Let's slow down a bit. And speed up a bit. And slow down a bit. Alright. We have the power to, like, not run into the thing head first. Is the ship disposable once it reaches Vulcanus? No. I'm gonna try to fix it once it's in orbit. But right now we need all the guns at the front. Oh, this thing is barely doing it, though. Yeah, we need to pause the thrust. We are gonna ram into these. This is, we need to, like, slowly ease our way through here. Zero speed, mediums do very little damage. Yeah, that's why slowing down is just the solution. But we are running very low on... I think we dropped all the iron plates I sent up. Glorious. Oh, don't eat that one. Okay, keep going. Wait, maybe not. Maybe glide. We're out of guns. Maybe glide the rest of the way. Yeah, I didn't set it up to not drop on novice because I don't remember how to do that. How do I set up to not drop? Oh, maybe... I would need to add it here and then not allow unloading. I see. Okay, well, we're just gonna cruise to the end. Let some of the, hand feet. Yoink. Okay, that is why zero speed this is why we're going zero speed right now. Yeah, if I add novice as a destination, I can do that. I don't want to add novice as a destination right now, though. Okay, we can go a bit again. The path seems relatively clear. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's spawning a lot of asteroids there again. Oh, that's so many of them. We might have to tank them. Yeah, it's not zero. I know. This is the minimum speed. We're just gliding. Something I learned in my previous playthrough. Oh, you even got it. Very nice. Oh, we didn't get those. But we're gonna have to tank those. Yes, the Paladin was a learning experience for sure. The Paladin was maybe the peak of my Space Age playthrough. I think I will never build a ship more memorable than the Paladin. The whole idea and the whole execution and the whole adventure of the Paladin, we will remember it fondly. Okay, just go there. You can make it. Or maybe not. Oh, nope. Yep, and we're above Vulcanus. Hooray! Okay, now we need to like make sure this thing just doesn't blow up on well, stationary. Gonna modify it slightly. I still want some wall here. Oh no, we don't need you. We do have this wall bit here, so let's just use that wall. I do need to squeeze in a gun turret, like, somewhere. I don't really know how I'm gonna squeeze in a gun turret that defends the rear. I guess if I just skimp on the melding. No, that doesn't help either. No. No, let's not be so cruel. Yeah, I should have set this up in a smarter way, some would have argued. 35% success. Anyway, speaking of success, first you should all get your points. Prediction, choose out... Who was voting no? Pinkling. Pinkling, really not believing in me. Who really believed in me? Proto, of course. Well, the odds were 1 to 39. Choose outcome. Yes, in one piece or more we did reach Vulcanus. Complete prediction. Thank you, Pinkling. I appreciate being a good sport and voting the other option. Because otherwise it's boring. If everyone... I mean, apparently it was too obvious to people that this ship would make it. I think what we're gonna do is something along the lines of... And we're gonna have you here. Is that now enough power, or are we now out of power? And you're gonna only insert these things first of all, and enable if you are less than 50 in there. There's 10 in here? There is 10 in here. Huh, interesting. Oh yeah, because I unbuilt some. Okay, so. Maybe use this space for power. Use these. Okay. That should make it stable-ish. That should mean the Protozomac is not a one-time use ship. And we should drop to the surface. A whole half stack? Generous. I'm nothing but generous. And I'm also on Vulcanus before 10 hours are over. If I was you, I'd vote if no, says Brelix. Alright, visit Vulcanus. Another achievement down. Let's look at our Vulcanus start. 98.86%? How the hell does that work? Well, I can explain it again for those that tune in. But Rush to Space was disabled because I messed up my mod settings. I didn't actually research purple or yellow signs yet, but the game doesn't recognize it, so out of all the achievements, that one we probably can't do. And Protozomac, what beautiful things do you have for me right now, actually? I need the chemical labs, the oil refineries, accumulators, most of the solar panels, but I don't want you to send me all of them. The refined concrete, the construction boards, the logi boards, transport belt, the red circuit. Oh, I didn't want the carbon. I wanted the red circuit. Power poles. How do I send less than all of that? I still haven't figured that part out. Well, send me all of it then. So it's not a true 100% run. Tragic. I'm gonna watch your true 100% run. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a nice mod on the mod page. If you haven't seen it, it's planets visible in background. This is one of those mods that should be base game. It's just when you arrive at the planet is just in the background. It looks so nice. It looks so nice. I'll do it eventually. No, you don't? Wait, have you watched Fish Lips being so bad at this game? Or why are you saying such mean things, Max? Give me... Sure, just... Protozomac doesn't need anything up here. Proto can deal. Sure, Proto can deal. Proto can deal. Alright, where are these things coming from? By the way, solar power is kind of crappy on here. Right? Maybe... was that the last rocket? Yeah, but Proto should be stable. And in theory, Proto can send us down iron ore eventually. We could say something like... We don't need iron ore to be dropped to Vulcanus of all places. Okay, let's do a little stroll. Oh, you don't. Oh, sending half stacks from orbit. Let's have a little look-see around our starting area on Vulcanus. Here are the locals, Mr. Small Demolisher. This Small Demolisher already looks tasty in terms of... Ouch, it disabled my thing. Because this is a large open plain here. This area looks very nice to build on. Very nice to build on indeed. We've got some calcite over here, but we will have guaranteed calcite in our starting area, I believe, because the game is lame like that. Some additional sulfur vents. Well, I say vents, multiple... Oh, we should mine a big volcanic rock. That is a tech. Because that unlocks tungsten carbide. Will you believe it? And that unlocks... Yeah, tungsten carbide, as I said. Okay, well... I don't have radars. I don't have a lot of things here. I do have this starting area. We have the big coal patch. Need that big rock decon planet. Actually, probably. I do want... But probably I want to deconstruct everything here. Having a look. What's the gimmick of this planet? Well, the tech chain is different. Ooh, that's... Oh, these are just faded chimneys. Oh, wait! I didn't make a roboport. Didn't I want to make the roboport? We do have to research that roboport. I will need it. Where is it? Is it locked behind something I haven't researched yet? Yes, it is locked behind... No, I did do portable solar. Is it locked behind laser? No. It was behind battery? No, I do have personal roboport. I just didn't make one because I'm an idiot. Oops. Wow. We can make it here. I could like already grab all of these with my robots. That would be a lot of tungsten. Yeah. Oh, in my last playthrough Brelix, there was a worm that we named Brelix and we killed him. Just relaying that. So these are the worms. They're not very aggressive unless you build on their territory. So this planet has these territories marked, and each one belongs to one of these very big lords of the area, so to speak. Holy moly, that is a lot of sulfuric acid here. And we want to basically conquer their territory by killing them, because they don't respawn. How would you rebalance Vulcanus not to not make it a complete joke in terms of reward and difficulty? That's a very good question. Like, first of all, let's say something different. I want a Death World version of Vulcanus, right? And in a Death World version, I would want... Maybe I would want there to be no starting area. For starters, like you have to fight and open up. You have to open up the space. Like a small worm isn't that hard to kill if you bring a bit of stuff from space. But then the problem is also like you can easily create things in space, so... Yeah. Power generation should be more difficult on Vulcanus. Power generation is such a joke. It is incredible what a joke it is. Maybe don't make oil available on Vulcanus at all. Like, remove the lubricant from... Oh, what is happening? It's just that corner again. Remove lubricant from the recipes on Vulcanus and just do not let Vulcanus have any oil at all. So that you cannot just build everything on Vulcanus. Like, it's a barren, dead rock. It shouldn't have any oil resources. I feel like that would already, like, give it... Like, then it can produce some stuff, but it can't produce everything. So I think removing oil access would be the most straightforward way to balance this. Yeah, and then also, like, in tandem with that, make the power generation more interesting. Yeah, it is not a dead rock. It's true. Like yeah. They intentionally made it like a planet with life forms, like the worms, and there's like these trees. There are not a lot of these trees around, but there are some. Yeah, and there's coal. Yeah, there shouldn't be any coal either. So when I say remove oil, I also would remove the coal. Just remove, like the sulfuric acid. Sure, that's a gimmick. Sulfuric acid can stay. But you gotta nerf the power generation from that. It is way too easy. It's just free power. Yeah, I don't need to search this area here. This area doesn't look very pleasing. I'd rather know more about that corner. Yeah. Because as you will see while we play, if you haven't seen this planet just gives you everything. See all this magma? Or lava in this case, I guess. You can just put an offshore pump on it. You can pump up it, and this is basically liquid copper ore and liquid iron ore. Infinite. Through pipes. With productivity. It is just the game on steroids, what you can do on this planet. Is there a difference between magma and lava? I mean, technically, what I've learned as a child is that it's magma when it's inside, it's lava once it's outside. My megabase was not able to make a dent in the starting calcite patch. Yeah, that is another thing. Like, the balance is like... Also, the sulfuric acid, like everything. The only thing you tend to run out of is the starting copper, the starting coal. You tend to have to find like more coal patches. If you go really mega base, I think you need like more sulfur and more tungsten or stuff, but still, it is an insane amount of resources you have here. Well, I'm yapping, but well, I've explored a bit. I don't actually know where the nearest is, but we're gonna go back to the middle. We can have a straight look at this planet, and we're gonna call it there for today, because it's been 3 hours, and now during the week I gotta do this in smaller chunks. Yeah, the radar will do the rest. I just wanted to get a little bit of an idea of the lay of the land if I want to kill somebody soon-ish. So, this is the tungsten ore that we can get if we want. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to pause. So, we have 30 hours remaining. We're on Vulcanus. Nova's base isn't dead. One achievement is dead though, because I corrupted my... No, let's not make it sound like a technical bug. This is on me. I was too dumb. I forgot to enable the Space Age mod, and then I was done with GOTLAP 10 minutes ahead of time, and then I could have restarted the run from there, and I was kind of close to doing that. But then I thought, wait a second, nothing mechanically has changed. So, the fact that I didn't check whether the achievements are all enabled is on me. Re-enable the achievement? It's part of the journey. It's part of the journey. You know, in fact, I did not get that achievement in my first run through either, because I accidentally researched purple and yellow. I didn't use them. I thought the achievement was about using purple and yellow, but I accidentally researched them. So this achievement is my holy grail now. So I'll leave this in the game as something to do next big run. But this run, I'm gonna try to abuse Vulcanus next session. Like, I will not hold back. Jake did like his whole embargo thing. I just want to see how fast you can go with Vulcanus. And so we're gonna do Vulcanus first, and we're gonna squeeze out everything of Vulcanus. So you're gonna see that next time. Let's make the save. Stream to end. It's no longer Death World. 100 is now Death World. 98.86. I'm gonna have to check that number, but makes for a very remarkable stream title. Have a good night, everyone. Oyasumi nasai. Sleep well, sleep tight, and I will see you whenever the next stream is, which is probably going to be some night this week. So, like today, but later this week. Until then.